played yourself.
No, I didn't play myself at all. Trash. That is why I had a problem with you. And you, what is going on with...
Hey, what's up, YouTube squad? This is the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 9 review. Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below. Let me know your thoughts after this video. You'll get all the tea by the time I'm done. From start to finish, let's get into it. So, our room is making me mad. Ignore this. So, the episode begins with scene 1. Where we got A1, we're in A1's house. Last episode ended with A1, I guess somebody was showing up at the house. We didn't know who it was. They ended right there acting like someone was going to rob him. So basically we find out that it's Lyrica's friend. She's here. She's supposed to be feeding the dog. It's all scripted. We can tell. She ain't feed no damn dog. The dog doesn't even look hungry. But she's there to feed the dog. And while she's there, so happened to be A1 or Ray J comes walking in talking about, oh my gosh, what you doing here? She's like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm here to feed the dog. A1's like, where's my son? A1 didn't ask her how Lyrica's doing. A1 didn't ask her what's going on with her. Is she okay? How's she feeling? How's she dealing with the fact that I didn't fucked all these bitches and she had to move out the house to get away from me and I'm her husband? She didn't say any of that. Instead, he was like, oh, where's my son? And she's like, now you worry about your son. What happened to all this when she first left? You came back to an empty house. Ray J's sitting there talking about he's trying to believe in him. He's trying to have A1's back, but A1, is not telling everybody the truth. He's telling everybody he didn't do anything. And apparently this last episode he had on his way to Miami, he didn't fuck some bitch in a plane. And Ray J's trying to say, oh, it's so uncomfortable to fuck somebody in a plane. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't mean it wouldn't happen. And then A1 goes in the confessional and said, what happened to innocent until proven guilty? Bitch, didn't you just sleep with Summer Bunny? You're not guilty. You just fucked somebody 2 episodes ago. She still ain't over it. She just left you. You still haven't let it go. She was just talking shit. Now you want to sit up here and say what happened to innocent and to prove it guilty? You're guilty as shit, so shut up. Now, she doesn't get kicked out. He said he'll file a missing persons report. She leaves. The next scene, we have Jason's show, and he's with K. Michelle and some other person he used to replace April. April was supposed to be on there talking about, you know, giving the woman's perspective, but apparently she's going through too much and she can do shit. So he replaced her. K. Michelle is on there. I love me some K. Michelle. She's always honest. However, sometimes K. Michelle does go too far. What she did say is that she is not going to be able to sit up. She will never let April and Moniece tour with her. She'll never let them speak on her. She'll never let them do anything that has to do with them being together with her because she don't believe their friendship. And I don't believe it either. It's fake as fuck. Ain't no way that April and Moniece can be friends. April is now fucking Moniece's baby's father, who used to be friends with April's baby's father. That's messy as hell. They can never be friends. I'm not going to be friends with you. What we going to do? Talk about the positions we have with the same man? That's stupid. But K. Michelle says that, and she's right. She's not gonna have that drama when she's trying to do in her own career. They're on Twitter already fighting. They were on Instagram not too long fighting. I'm not buying this. I don't care. I'm not buying it. But she does say it. And then Jason kind of is messy as hell because he brings it up. He kind of talks bad about April and how she wasn't bringing anything to the show. K. Michelle agrees. But they're basically dogging April out in this freaking, this show. This shade room or whatever you want to call it in person, this radio show. They're dogging her out and they're making her the topic of a conversation, her and Moniece, more so than they're making a conversation out of K. Michelle's actual endeavors and what she's doing for her life, especially now that she wants to put out the country music record and stuff like that. And one thing that K. Michelle did do that I didn't like is that she kind of got into Moniece and basically said that Moniece is never in the studio. She's never there to do whatever she needs to do to become like an artist herself. She's just basically doing whatever and now expecting, you know, the sun to shine up her ass or something. Now I understand that Moniece has depression issues and she has all this mental issues and she has a lot of things she's going through, but I don't feel like as a person she's not trying hard to kind of get her career going. She's been on Love and Hip Hop and she's been on the show, didn't get kicked out. She's been successful the whole time. She must be doing something. She get money from somewhere. As far as her music career goes, she has a beautiful voice. You know, it takes some time for somebody to get picked up, but I do understand how K. Michelle says that she worked her ass up to get where she is, and she did. She went through a lot of craziness. People stole from her. People lied to her. She had somebody that she signed with that was beating her. It was supposed to be her man. She said was beating her ass. She's gone through a lot to get to this part in her life. So I understand working hard and getting to this position. But now she's judging Moniece, and Moniece is supposed to be her friend. I don't think you're supposed to be airing that on a radio show. You at least need to talk to her personally. You need to do that shit. So that one pissed me off. Then They talk about K. Michelle now announcing when she went to Nashville that she wants to do country music. And it's true. Black folks started country music. We know it. They know it. We know it. And they took it and made it their own. She now wants to get into that environment, that genre. But with the whole Nas X situation going on, they didn't even want him there either. So K. Michelle is saying that she now wants to break that barrier. And they were discussing that how that might be an issue for her. But they're all excited for her to get it. I am too. Should I buy the record? I want to hear it. I want to hear her singing country music, playing guitar, yodeling like she says she can, doing the most. I will listen to it. K. Michelle has a beautiful voice, and that would be a great thing for her career to do, especially now with the Nas situation going on, really helping boost her. So I'm all for it. The next thing we have, Lil Fizz, Booby, A1, J Boog, and Mickey Monday meet up. They talk about Raz B. Raz B, that's supposed to be on the B2K tour, just got arrested because of some domestic violence issue with some girl. And he got sent to jail. According to them, he's been on drugs, alcohol. He's going through a whole lot of stuff that's actually causing some of this situation to happen in his life, and now he can't be part of the tour. And Lil Fizz, in his confessional, says that everybody thought that he would be the one to not be on the tour because of the drama that's going on between April, Omarion, and him bringing her around. See, that's what I talk about being fake as fuck. You were cool with Omarion. Even if you're not cool, why the hell do you have his baby mama here that he's going to court with almost every 2 days to go and talk about their kids? Why do you have that girl in his face? They're not getting along, and y'all supposed to be doing a tour together for your career. That's dumb as hell, and that's messy as fuck, and you a dude. You shouldn't be doing that shit. But he said that they thought that he'd be the one to quit, but you know he's broke, he need money. So he's not gonna quit. As far as Raz B, he's gone, so they gotta move on. A1 is also in this meeting, and A1 is now acting like he doesn't care about Lyrica, and that he doesn't care about what's going on with her, and that he's just looking for his baby and stuff like that. He said he emailed her. And I remember in the first scene, the friend said, why don't you call her mama? Why aren't you trying to get your wife back? Do you even really care? At this point, I don't even think that this sham of a marriage it's too much. At least when Kirk was cheating around on Rashida and they got back together and she found out, he was doing everything he can, even let her put tape across the floor to help fix the situation. But in this particular instinct, he doesn't even think that A1 has zero respect for Lyrica at this point. They had that baby thinking it will fix their marriage. It ain't working. It's still fucking up. Let her go. Right now, he's out here on national television acting like he doesn't even give a fuck about her. No wonder Summer Bunny thinks that he could just go and sleep with them because you're making it easy for everybody. You don't even care about your damn wife. So that pissed me off. Now, Lil Fizz did also admit that his mother had a heart attack. His grandmother had a heart attack. His mother and family are going through it. His grandma right now is on life support, and that's going on in his life. Now, that's not something that he wants to talk about, but he talks about how it is bothering him, and he wishes he's home, you know, he's home, like, supporting them and stuff like that. But then he follows it up by saying that he's also going to go to Vegas after this whole tour to celebrate. Okay, whatever, bruh. Now, we get to the next scene. Is Princess, Zell, Jason. They all meet up with Bugatti now found. That's fake as hell storyline, but Bugatti's now found. And Princess announces that she's now launching a cosmetic line, Prilla. And she wants Jason to market it because of his radio station. And Zell admits during this conversation that he's ready to settle down. I'm thinking, oh, he's going to find a dude. They're going to fall in love. He's going to settle down with him. Nah, he said that he's ready to settle down with a woman. I'm thinking to myself, Zell, I can't see that happening. Zell is very flamboyant. He's very feminine. In his, you know, he said he's bisexual, and that's cool. But I don't know. I mean, we already saw him fight with Ray J about a dude that he said he was fucking, and Ray J said you were DMing his own dude. I just don't see it with Zell. I think Zell would be more comfortable. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. But he announces that he wants to be with a woman, and Jason's looking at him like, what woman are you gonna date? The same thing I thought in my head, but hey, to each his own. Moniece and Princess are now back on good terms. They do talk about that as well. And Princess says Moniece is going to be at the launch party. I'm all here for it. Y'all get along. I like them both. They're both beautiful. They're better off as friends than as enemies. And then Jason also says that, Princess also says that April's coming. Zell invited April to be messy as hell. They planned this. It's going to be a mess. And then Jason says that he is not going to apologize to April, that she's the one that fucked herself. He's not saying sorry. And it is what it is. He's just going to let her be mad, even though they're supposed to be friends. People just don't value each other anymore at this point. Now, scene 5, we have Slick Woods, Mickey Monday, and their family hanging out with his daughter. And Mickey says that he got hooked up with somebody else after Akon. And that person was supposed to be helping paying his bills, but that person didn't do shit. So now he's stuck trying to figure out who's going to pay his rent. Slick is sitting there with his family, and his family basically tells Mickey that Slick is a keeper. I think she's a keeper. I know she's a keeper. That girl has a good career. She's young, she's beautiful, she's smart, and she basically proved herself because she's talking to Slick, and Slick is talking to Mickey. And Mickey is basically saying how he's worried about how he's going to support his family financially and how things are hard right now and how it's his job to do so. And Slick basically tells him, you know, you're a man and you're a provider. However, sometimes that's not what you need to be. You need to be sometimes somebody who's going to pursue your dreams and let things happen the way they're supposed to be. Now that is a supportive woman, because a lot of women out here, they're damn sure not gonna look at a man and say, hey, you don't need to worry about money. Money's not everything. Worry about your dreams. That does not happen often. And you got a woman right here that is willing to hold you down, is willing to sit there and be patient with you this whole time. So his parents are right. You need to marry her. Marry her now. Hell, we all need to marry somebody like that. The next scene, we have Moniece singing, and she has a beautiful voice. Like I said, she's singing, she's practicing, and she's doing this, but she's also in the confessional talking about how she heard K. Michelle's Jason talking about her on the radio show, and how K. Michelle dogged her, and they're supposed to be friends. And then, you know, you can tell it offended her. It'll piss me off too. Here comes April walking in, and April also has this whole attitude as well, because she also heard the radio show. April comes in and announces to Moniece that she is now going to bow out from the tour. She's not going to tour with her no more. She doesn't think it's the best thing for her. She wants to focus on her music by herself. But honestly, April, you ain't doing music. You broke up. Y'all, the most I've heard from April is that her and Mario situation, when she was with him and she first started loving hip-hop, that was her opportunity to start doing singing and maybe make herself known. Now that y'all ain't together, you want to say you're doing music. Moniece offered you a chance to go with her. We know she sings. We've been knowing that she's been doing this for a while. We just heard your voice. And you're going to now come up there and tell her no because of a radio show? I don't think that I think at this point she's letting people get into her head because she's not really doing much. So doing this is not going to hurt your career at all. But she comes in and she goes, well, I don't think I should do it. I think I should focus on myself, and gives her some bullshit ass excuse. Moniece sees right through it like I do, but tells her, okay, it's okay, cool. I just hope that you're not saying this because of this, which she is. But they bring up the Jason situation and she goes off and she's still on that. You don't know my life. You don't know what I went through. How could you talk about me? Girl, bye. Listen, I can't. We're done with this. Just get over yourself. Try to move on. Omarion seems to not be talking. Why should you? Just try and move your life on. You know, just stop whining about it. Now, the next thing we have is Ray, Princess, and Melody's beautiful self. They're together and they're trying to eat healthy. Ray just got diagnosed with pre-diabetes, and Princess wants him to maintain his weight and basically take care of himself so that way he doesn't end up, like, you know, getting worse and stuff like that. So they're eating yogurt. Their baby's eating yogurt. They're talking about the Prilla launch, and Ray J basically does what he always does. There better not be any issues there. I'm gonna kick somebody out. He said that he's trying to also make sure that everything goes smoothly for his wife, as he's supposed to be supportive like they're supposed to. And then they start talking about A1. And Ray J's messy ass says, A1, I'm trying to work with you, but your story keeps getting worse and worse. And it's true, his story keeps getting worse. He can't keep it straight. First, it's Summer Bunny or Sunny Bunny or Winter Breeze, whatever her name is. Now we got this person in a random plane that you fucking. And then you're telling us you don't give a damn about your wife, and if she's in Vegas, you don't care about her being there, you don't want to deal with her. You're not even trying to go get her back. So at this point, Ray J's right. You are looking worse and worse to me and to everybody watching. But they discussed the situation. Princess lets us all know that she wants up to 5 kids. She said we want a 2nd kid, a 3rd kid, a 4th kid, a 5th kid. I'm just scared about her vagina, but she's going to do it anyway, so good for her. The next thing we have is Kimberly, Brittany B, Apple Watts, Mr. Ray. They're all at a country bar line. Everybody else is fucking up doing this ghetto twerking type shit going on with the line dances. K. Michelle's the only one doing it right. She's the only one that seems to know what the hell she's doing out of all of them. But they're all sitting there trying to do it, acting a fool. Then they stop to talk about the country music album again. Mr. Ray talks about how they let Mickey Monday into the whole rap situation, not to forget Eminem too. But why is it that they can't let black folk into country music? And so he discusses that. They talk about how, you know, this was a black thing. Apple Watts talks about how this was a black thing before. It's cool for K. Michelle to get into it. Apple mentions her music and actually kind of puts in a plug for Brittany B to have her go in the studio so they can work together. They just basically hash this out here. K. Michelle also says that she doesn't care that Moniece is mad at her for what she said on the radio show. I'm thinking to myself, they didn't flash back about Moniece supporting her when she was going through surgery. That was supposed to be your friend. You said you didn't like nobody, you hate nobody. She's also supporting you while you're going through your IVF and everything. She's giving you great advice, bitch. Are you going to sit up there and you're not even going to, like, you know, feel something that you hurt your friend? That's fucked up to me. But hey, they're frenemies now. The next scene, you got the Prilla Cosmetics launch party. Princess announced that it's vegan and cruelty-free makeup and that it's oil-free and that it really works and she wants everybody to try it. Moniece shows up, they give each other a hug. Paris is giving me life because she's sitting here talking about this is a weird situation to all of us. I mean, we're not used to seeing this between Princess and Moniece, but here they are. And then April comes walking up. Rachel's at the corner. Ray J's at the corner eating everything he can, talking about my diet can start later. He don't care about him having diabetes. He's over here talking about fat is good. He's eating all the hell he can find. Princess is enjoying herself, whatever. Then you have Jason showing up. And April is mad as hell when Jason shows up because Jason now announces that April unfollowed him and he unfollowed her, and it's just a mess. Princess then defends Jason by saying that he's supposed to be asking questions. That's his job. Yes, that's his job. But we are supposed to be friends as well. And it's one thing for you to be asking K. Michelle a question about how she feels about me. K. Michelle and April are not friends, so it's one thing for K. Michelle to be dogging her ass out. It's another thing for you who's supposed to be my friend to dog me out. That's just not cool. But Jason's messy. He's always been messy as hell. This is his MO. And then Moniece actually brings us back to the fact that when Jason found out that she had a sex tape once in a blue moon, he didn't go to her and say, hey, I found a sex tape with you in it. He went and showed the sex tape to Brandy's husband, showed it to Princess, basically embarrassed her. I don't think they showed that shit, but that's what they basically said. Jason basically put it out there that she had a sex tape out there, and he's messy as hell. And he also says, we talked about Moniece, we talked about everybody here, this is just what it is. April basically goes off on him and basically saying that they're not friends. Keep her name out of his damn mouth, because she doesn't want anything said on a radio show. She don't want him to be dogging her ass on TV. Jason tells her that, you know what, you signed a contract, you were supposed to do something on the contract, you didn't do it, which is true. She was going through too much. She's busy up Lil Fizz's ass. She's not over here doing what she's supposed to be doing. So he just basically dogged her out and made her the topic of conversation to get ratings. And that's what happened. So April's really hurt and pissed off about it. Ray J's talking about, oh my gosh, y'all don't want to see me come out my whatever leg, go and see the Hulk. Y'all don't want to piss her off. I don't want any trouble in this freaking in this launch. Y'all don't want to see it. And he's sitting on the chair. I'm laughing like, what you gonna do? Eat the cake. Shut up. But April walks away, and she just needs time to go cool off. So she walks away from the situation. They're still talking about it. Jason's basically like, I don't give a damn if she's pissed off. I don't care. What's the problem? Like, this is my friend. I don't care if I throw her away. She can stay mad all she wants to the day she dies. I don't care. April comes walking back, and she's like, you know what? I've had time to cool off, basically. You just keep your name out, my name out your mouth. I'll keep your name out my mouth, and we just move on. At this point, we know their friendship is dead for now. I don't know if in 2 seasons they'll fix it, but it's dead for now. The next scene that we have Booby, Apple Watts, Mickey Monday, Brittany B, Zale, and Paris all meet up at a party bus. Paris goes to the old ass party bus. It's in the millennial. That should have me die. Paris is funny as hell, but it didn't look old as fuck. They get on the party bus, and they don't know that Brittany B is coming up. Because you know the last time Brittany met up with Paris, she threw the Uber situation that happened between K. Michelle and her in her face at the freaking bowling alley and told her I didn't invite her and wanted her to go out and kick her out. Zale then went after Brittany B because they're supposed to be best friends, defending Paris, and they got into it as well. So they don't know, stage as hell, but they supposedly don't know that Brittany B is going to be in the same party bus that Zale and Paris are going to be on. So as soon as they got on the bus, it's rah-rah time. Zale is making little snide comments talking about, get this zebra out of here. This zebra, where's the zoo? Get the zoo, get the zoo. Come take her out. Just doing the most. He's making comments. Brittany B's trying to ignore him. Finally, she says something. Paris is now going off like, you can't say shit to me. Booby's sitting right there looking like, oh my gosh, what we gonna do? The scene ends with them about to fight, and Apple Watts, they were just looking at them going back and forth, and that's it. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please tell me what you think about this show, how you feel. How do you feel about this season entirely? Because I think this season is kind of lackluster. I'm not really into it as much as I've been the past season. I'm all for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It gave me life. I loved it. I'm all for Love and Hip Hop New York. I mean, I love it too. You got Remy Ma, you got all these people, but Hollywood right now is kind of tanking. Like, it really is not doing as well as it normally does. And with all these characters, even Mickey Monday and all these people they bring in, it's like shit. Like, nothing big is happening. So leave a comment. Let me know how this is doing. Let me know how you like the show, if you even watch it at all. I was kind of uncomfortable doing. I give this episode like, I would say C-, a C at the best, maybe like a D. I don't even know. It just wasn't that good. But go ahead and like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Have a good evening.